She went from celebrating love at a star-studded wedding in California to standing quietly in the crowd at Arrowhead Stadium all in the same day. Taylor Swift somehow managed to support her best friend Selena Gomez and her fiancé Travis Kelce within just a few hours. But how did she pull it off? And why does this moment reveal more about Taylor's current chapter than it first appears? The story begins in Santa Barbara, where Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco tied the knot in a ceremony that already had the internet buzzing. Guests described it as sentiment but emotional, filled with music, laughter, and yes, plenty of famous faces. Taylor didn't just attend as a guest. Reports claim she delivered a heartfelt speech alongside Ed Sheeran, celebrating Selena's happiness and reflecting on their years of friendship. Guests said the room was in tears, with one source describing the atmosphere simply as there was so much love in the room. For Swifties, the sight of Taylor at Selena's side was no surprise. Their friendship has weathered breakups, feuds, and years of media speculation. Whenever Selena's gone through personal highs or lows, Taylor has been the friend in the background, unshakable, loyal, and present. This wedding appearance only confirmed what fans have long believed. Taylor values those closest to her, even when her schedule is overflowing with global tours, recording sessions, and an album release just days away. But as touching as that wedding moment was, Taylor wasn't done making headlines. Because just hours later, she was thousands of miles away in Kansas City. At Arrowhead Stadium, eagle-eyed fans noticed familiar faces in the stands. Taylor's father, Scott Swift, wearing a hat from Travis Kelce's brand new American Eagle collaboration. Her brother, Austin, seated right in front of Donna Kelce. The clues were clear. Taylor had made the trip, slipping into the stadium quietly, away from the flashing cameras that once followed her every NFL outing. For some, this was the bigger shock. Just months earlier, Taylor was the star attraction at Keys games. Every shot of her in the stands went viral. Commentators couldn't stop talking about her. Some football fans even accused networks of cutting away from the game too often just to capture her reactions. Now, silence. She's there but out of sight. It feels intentional, almost like Taylor is redefining how she wants her relationship with Travis to exist in public view. And that shift has fans wondering why the sudden change. One possible answer lies in how different things look since their engagement. Back in August, when Taylor and Travis confirmed they were engaged, it wasn't just a headline. It was a global event. Their first public appearance as an engaged couple at Travis's alma mater in Cincinnati felt almost like a royal presentation. Cameras captured every smile, every look, every whispered word. But that kind of constant attention can wear anyone down. Now, weeks later, Taylor's approach is quieter. No dramatic entrances, no photogenic moments arranged for the cameras. Some fans believe she's trying to protect their private life after months of being the NFL's unofficial sideshow. Others think it's part of a larger strategy tied directly to her upcoming album release. Either way, it's clear this is not the same Taylor and Travis media whirlwind we saw at the start. And then came the game itself. The Chiefs, despite the hype and the home crowd, couldn't pull it off. The Baltimore Ravens claimed an Arrow 27 victory. Instantly, social media lit up with chatter. Some fans half-jokingly wondered if Taylor had brought bad luck this time, spinning superstitions out of thin air. Others defended her, saying she has nothing to do with what happens on the field and deserves to cheer without constant scrutiny. But here's the reality. Her presence alone has the power to shape the narrative of an NFL game. Win or lose, people are just as focused on Taylor as they are on the scoreboard. And that kind of influence is rare. But while football fans argued online, Taylor's mind seemed locked on something far bigger than a Sunday night score, because the countdown is almost over. Her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, drops October 3rd, and even before fans hear a single track, it's already breaking records. Spotify confirmed it's the most pre-saved album in the platform's history, a staggering milestone that proves her cultural grip is stronger than ever. Swifties are analyzing everything. Her outfits, her surprise appearances, even her sudden decision to stay hidden at Arrowhead. Totham, these are all Easter eggs, carefully placed hints leading to the themes of the new album. And with Taylor's history of weaving personal stories into her music, fans believe nothing she does is by accident. But the album isn't the only thing launching on October 3rd. Taylor also revealed that the music video for her single, The Fate of Oilia, will debut in actual movie theaters. For 3 days only, fans around the world can watch it on the big screen, turning a typical release into a global event. She even encouraged fans to show up dressed in Eraser tour outfits or throw on her signature orange cardigan transforming a video premiere into a kind of pop culture costume party. This isn't just about music. It's about creating a shared experience, something people will remember years from now. The way others remember landmark film premieres or legendary concerts. And underneath it all, there is an even deeper story unfolding. Back in May 2025, Taylor regained ownership of her first 6 albums masters, ending a battle that defined much of her career. It was more than a business move. It was a declaration of independence. For years, she had fought to take back control of her art, and now she finally has it. With the life of a showgirl, she's stepping into her first major release since reclaiming that control. To fans, that timing is no coincidence. Pairing her engagement to Travis Kelce with a new era of music ownership feels symbolic, almost like Taylor is signaling a rebirth not just as an artist, but as a woman in charge of her career, her relationships, and her destiny. Some fans even speculate that her calculated silence at Arrowhead Stadium is connected. By staying out of the spotlight during the game, she shifts attention back onto the football itself while keeping her true spotlight reserved for her album. In other words, she's not retreating, she's repositioning. And when Taylor repositions, it usually means something explosive is on the horizon. From standing by Selena Gomez on her wedding day to cheering for Travis Kelce just hours later, Taylor Swift once again proved she can move seamlessly between the personal and the public and still keep everyone guessing. With her most ambitious album just days away, Affiance who dominates the NFL spotlight, and the freedom of owning her life's work, she's stepping into uncharted territory. The question now is simple but powerful. Is Taylor Swift entering the most unstoppable era of her career? Or is this just the beginning of something even bigger?